My name is Grample. Grample Skywalker. Never gets old. Hello everybody, welcome tonight to the Old Republic. Before we dive into today's episode, firstly, got to apologize for the abrupt cut-off in yesterday's episode. Just as I was about to do the outro, my phone started ringing and the mission started talking to Karth. So I thought I'd just cut it, do a hard cut on her, calling him a nerf herder. So that was pretty good. I think that all worked out for the best, but basically, they just don't like each other. Secondly, and something that might be noticeable immediately here, is I've done a little bit of tweaking as well with the actual game itself. I've added a bunch of new mods that the Reddit guide that I followed to get everything set back up just didn't have. It ignored everything on Nexus mods, which is the capital sin of modding as far as I'm concerned. So I've gone through, I've added all of those, I've done my own replacements, texture, mashing, that type of thing, because there are some mods that do things really well, there are other mods that do other things really well. So I've tried to pick the best of all of every mod. First thing to note is that all of our characters now are very spicy, high definition. Might be a little bit difficult to tell down here in this lighting,
yes, what's
but
on your mind? Look
at this. We look like actual people now. It's mind-blowing.
You got it.
So that's all of our companions. Every NPC has been retextured as well. Weapons are all unique in some way or another. So our prototype vibroblades actually do look like weird prototype vibroblades. Regular vibroblades still look like, well, regular plain old vibroblades, but just very high quality now. But I like what they've done with the prototype vibroblades. I think it really does make it feel like a bit more of a unique weapon there. Anyway, one thing I've done between episodes is play, brace yourself, just a god-awful amount of Pazak. Just a staggeringly boring amount. I think I was playing it for like 2 hours. Just to get us up to a good amount of cash here. We've only got, let's say only, we've only got 4,200 credits. Because even with that mod that makes it so that you have an advantage, or not have an advantage, but kind of equalizes things out in Pazak, you will still just straight up lose because you just happen to draw a 10 first, when, or you know, a 10 and then something not so good. You know how blackjack works, I don't need to explain it, but you know what I mean. It's just unlucky. But either way,
hey there, Upworld.
Now we can have a chat with iGear and buy some of this really unique stuff. So that Chani battle armor, defense bonus 7. I believe the armor we've got right now is defense bonus 7, isn't it? But it's just more to the point that it's 1,300 for some other good armor. Yes, it's the same as what we've got, but if we get another melee character, that would be pretty good. Granted, it doesn't work so well for Jedi. Maybe we won't buy it then, because it's the same as what we've got, and it's not upgradable either, is it? It's got better dex bonus, but we don't have +3 dexterity modifier anyway. I want to buy this heavy pistol. Well, we don't also need to buy this heavy pistol, because there are some other good weapons we can get. I definitely want to buy this, and I definitely want to buy the scope, and I definitely want to buy the vibration cell. I can't need a heavy pistol. Someone in the comments did say that in this game, pistols are king. We can definitely get 2 of the same very good blaster on Taris. But we'll buy that one and we'll probably give it to Mission. We'll probably start decking Mission out with some good stuff. I'll buy a couple of computer spikes because we could do with those. His med packs, what the hell? His med packs are cheaper than the med packs that the doctor sells after a discount. And he's got infinite of them. I gave that man a bloody rat ghoul serum in exchange for a discount, and he's still ripping me off. Okay, well, either way, on the subject of rat ghoul serum, we do have the serum now. So we're going to go and speak to those, where were they? Those people that they caged up to see if we can go in there and cure them. So I think we were obviously only able to buy 1 dose of rat ghoul serum, but I think it's infinite. I think it's like a reusable quest item. Let's go and have a chat with you.
Again? Is there some...
I bought you the serum to cure the rat ghoul disease.
Your offer is generous, Upworlder, but the serum is useless to us now. The villagers infected with the rat ghoul disease have been quarantined. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens. So you still can't go in there and cure them? I'm going to go through the gates to try and help them. I can't stop you from going through the gates,
Man,
Upworlder.
Their clothes look a lot nicer, don't they, with that retexture? Before it just looked like a mangled mess.
We're infected with the rat ghoul disease. At any moment we could... no! This cannot... No!
I get this meant to be a really poignant moment. But it's just shit, isn't it? I'm sorry to say it. This is one of my favorite games of all time. It's just shit to see that transformation happening. This cannot be! No! And then they turn into like a mindless, ravaging, slimy beast. Oh my, this is so peculiar. Ah! Hello.
please. You have to help us.
I bought some serum.
You have a cure.
I have enough for both of you. Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Quickly. I must inject it before it's too late. Yes. I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away.
Hey.
It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder.
Of course.
You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
Okay, Republic escape pod, what are you talking about?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village.
Uh-huh.
I'd tell you more if I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. We should go now, Upworld.
So, why don't we go and have another look at that? There you go, light side points. Why don't we go and have another look at that pod? Is that kind of a hint that there may be something there now? Because when we first went there was nothing. I don't know, maybe if it spawns in after you complete the quest. So we also found that journal of Rukil's assistant, don't forget.
Greetings once more, Upworlder.
Hello. Your apprentice is dead, and I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause.
Absolutely.
By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder.
Thank you. He wants us to guide him to the promised land.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you.
Oh, God.
I am old.
He's going to start selling us healing crystals.
Years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people.
Uh-huh. Very well. Tell me the history of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet.
Uh-huh.
A century ago.
Uh-huh.
From what I've seen of Taris, it doesn't look like much has changed.
Karth has got to
Except
kick
for
him
the
again,
upper
don't
city,
forget.
people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet.
Uh-huh.
Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity.
Get ready for that. That's gonna be planet Earth soon. The poor rise up to defeat the rich valiantly, but then they are defeated, and we're all cast down into the Undercity. All of us. You are home right now watching, Matthew. You're going to that Undercity, my friend. Okay, is that how you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for
his father, grandfather.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence.
What a horrible thing to say.
Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one. The Promised Land.
Right, okay. The Promised Land, what's that?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War.
Excellent.
Many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me.
Great.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false
yes,
hope.
Karth, we know. You don't have to say it.
With despair.
I have collected many clues
hinting
at its location.
Haha, these poor people clinging on to hope and despair. One day, Millennial, you'll be able to buy a house.
Still,
one day. Just keep working. Just keep working for 18 hours a day, Millennial. You'll buy yourself a house. You won't go mad. And start talking to virtual characters. You won't go mad.
Discoveries. Perhaps with their journals,
Fucking
I could
Karth.
at last
Such a
uncover
narc.
its hidden location.
Okay. I've one of the journals you're looking for, by the way.
Yes, Upworlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery.
Okay.
I'm afraid that only with all three journals.
So we've got to find
my father's, and
his grandfather and his father's journals as well.
Safekeeping for now.
Right, okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have no idea where they are. But we're going to go look for Rukil's journals. I really, genuinely do not remember where they are. I'm very coy about what I do and do not remember in this game. No spoilers.
I saw you talking with Rukil.
Uh-huh.
You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he says.
It's quite valuable down here when food is scarce.
I want to stop him.
Stop him?
For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies.
Oh, he's a sniveling
I get
one.
the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if Rukil ever finds his promised land, I'm sunk.
Uh-huh. How can you be so self-centered?
Don't judge me. A I learned a long time ago that if I want to survive down here, I've got to look out for number one.
I don't disagree.
They would have recorded that information in their journals.
But I'm not going to destroy an old man's hope. I won't betray Rookil and the village for you.
Don't be a fool. I'm the only one here who can pay you for those journals.
I don't need payment. Absolution of the soul is enough. I'll be going now. What a dick. I do like that they give you so many different alternate quest methods for if you do want to play just a morally reprehensible, awful person. That's definitely an option. Right, so I want to go to that other Republic pod. So we've pretty much covered everything, right? Apparently we might have missed a little bit around here, but I think that's just where the map hasn't cleared, and we probably have been there. Try and find a mod to make the map slightly bigger, don't I? Unbelievable. So it's over there, but there was something around here too, right? Or am I going mad? Well, anyway, let's go and have a quick peek. We met that Republic guy who crashed, but there's loads of rat ghouls again. Wow. You look at that and see horrific plague. I look at that and think, wowee. Time for experience. We'll be able to finally defeat Marl in the arena. Right, so just double checking all of this stuff. Outcast corpse, okay, nothing. Didn't know, I don't think anything spawns in after the fact. Like when you've done a quest, you've done it. When you've cleared an area, that's it. Besides enemies will respawn occasionally.
Time to rumble.
Well, that's it. Cart's a rat ghoul now. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Yeah, this is all empty. Gotta find a mod to like make the corpses. Oh, I might have missed this one earlier. Nope. I've really got to find a mod to make this a list when things are empty, huh? Holy crap. God, look at us go. Can we still spin our vibroblades really fast? Can I not do it anymore? Oh, this is the worst day of my life. That was the best thing we've done in this game. I wonder if both the corpses are just in the sewers then. Right, that container is still empty. So let's head over to the escape pod. I feel like it was just too much hinting otherwise. I hope you find something in the crashed escape pod. Also, how is this guy only just being recovered? We've had time to run around, do bounties, go through 4 apartment complexes. Meanwhile, this guy is only just crawled out of his escape pod and the Sith patrols apparently didn't find him. Bastila's been a slave for the best part of a month at this stage. Weird. A little bit of a plot hole, but you know what? I'll let it go. So it's over here where we haven't cleared the map, but I think it is just kind of... Yeah. I think it's just the area we have technically covered. It's just not cleared off on the map. That's alright. And this is where we found the first journal. Okay. Yeah, so this area is definitely clear. Let's go kill out these rat ghouls, and then I guess we go into the proper sewers. And that's where I think the last 2 journals are, but I really don't remember. Roasted. And we do have an upgrade for... We do have an upgrade for our sword. But to be honest, I'm not going to bother with it at this point. We'd have to go all the way back to the workbench and then come all the way back again, and I'm not going to fuck around with that. Nice. No, I think we'll level up our constitution a little bit, because that's the problem right now, is we're a bit of a glass cannon. And I feel like in terms of combat abilities, we've pretty much peaked for this stage of the game. Okay. It's in the way in, it's the other way. Mission, please. So, let's go and... Well, first I want to give Mission some pistols, because people are saying pistols are much better. Let's give her that Arcanian Heavy Blaster. And then, we could go, like, damage versus droid. It's not really relevant quite yet, though. I mean, either way, it's going to be -3. What if we have none? +8. +3. What's the average damage? I can't do the maths on that. 1 to 10, 2 to 11. That's 3 to 20. 0 chance to hit on average. Oh, no, not 0 chance to hit, but, you know, just a 0. Okay. And then with none, +8. 2 to 11. You know, I think we better just give him a single pistol, right? I'm going to do that. I'm going to just leave it with the heavy blaster. All right, fair enough. We can wear... So I bought that other thing from the other guy. So this thing stops us getting affected by sonic grenades and force powers, whatever. But the retinal combat implant gives us awareness +1. So let's throw that in for sure. What else did we buy from him? It was like the, did I buy the armor in the end? I don't think I did, but I think our armor is still the best that we've got. Yeah, for sure. Right, let's level up then. Let's see what we've got. So I want to go still into Persuade. We'll always go into Persuade. And then... that's not bad. We could go Improved Flurry. Ooh, that could be quite good. I'll be honest, at this point, I'm thinking really... maybe almost certainly definitely go into yeah, I'm thinking we start going into a bit more toughness, just because I worry we're gonna get a bit squishy otherwise. Go on, that's fine. I'm alright with that. I'm happy with that one. Alright, let's move on. Let's get into the sewers. Is there one in here? It's not marked on the map. Did you see that? Weird. Okay. XP Central down here. So this corpse... was this one of the journals on this corpse, or am I misremembering? Let's go and have a look at quest items a second. Quest items. Promise and Apprentice Journal. Okay, so that's all we've got. Right, okay. So we're still looking for 2 of the others. From what I remember, the sewers are gigantic. So this might take us a little while. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. Ah, General Kenobi. Wow, these guys do hit. Maybe going for toughness was a good idea. Alright, Outcast Corpse, Promised Land Journal. There's journal number 2, very nice. Let's go through all these bones, see what we can find. Oh, that one's the... okay, got it. Can't loot the skeleton. So one, in fact, skeletons don't have pockets. Right, hang on. I might just quickly antidote kit and then use regular med packs. Regular med packs I'm happy to use whenever, because let's be honest, we're not going to be popping these in combat to heal for a tiny, tiny little bit. That's not worth it at all. Those will just save us having to run back to our apartment complex to heal, basically. Gamorreans. I loved you in Guardians of the Galaxy. Was she in that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the one that she was, like, exclusively from, right? Whatever. Hey, come here. Well, never mind. What are the implications there being pig people? Are there regular pigs in the Star Wars universe? I consider myself a bit of a Star Wars buff. But I will admit, I'm not sure if there are actual physical pigs. That'd be a bit weird. That would be like finding a planet where they, like, eat chimps. Not that people don't eat chimps on this planet, I'm just saying, like, it would just be a bit strange. I think that's the problem with any sci-fi when they have, like, anthropomorphic, any animal that people eat, right? Surely they would have some sort of moral obligation to say, hey, can you, you know, like the Gamorrean Space Empire, sending a message to Earth like, hey, can you stop, well, let's cut it out with the whole bacon thing. It's really weird.
Yes?
You know, like a scene in Indiana Jones when he eats the monkey brain. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable. It's like that, but we do it across this entire planet. More or less. Except for, like, you know, cultural obligations, not so.
How'd you like that? Let's go!
Like in Star Trek. In Star Trek, in one of the episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation, they have whale crewmen. That's a bit weird. I assume at that point they've said, like, you know, Iceland has been like, okay, fair enough, we'll pack that in. Japan at that point has been like, oh shit, my bad. Oh, there he is. Zaalbar. He's behind this conveniently very damaged door. Mission hasn't said anything. I'll have to speak to Mission in a second. She's been very quiet. Hello. Don't want to miss out on any of the companion dialogues. I'll be honest with you. Both Mission and Karth are low-tier companions. No offense, Karth or Mission, given that you're right here. Let's have a chat.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Hey there. I want to know a little more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me?
Uh-huh.
Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did you and Zaalbar hook up? Very different connotation in the year 2021 to ask about hooking up. That's a very different connotation, but I get it.
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zaalbar in the lower city.
Uh-huh.
I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
I like that he's kind of that Wookiee character, but really isn't interested in the violence or whatever. That's nice. Could your story be more boring? I've heard enough. There's no reason ever that you would say that, besides just to be a dick. You don't get dark side points or anything. You just annoy a companion.
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know.
In KOTOR 2, they do that a bit more
I don't like the Volkers
in a clever way.
Times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them.
Uh-huh.
One of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Wow. Smacking a kid. Those Volkers have no class. Let's get on our good side.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little
shit.
girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Volkers didn't scare me.
I'm going to be honest with you. You don't look 14.
I knew how to deal
I mean
with
that in the most
them.
sincere, honest
I never
way.
got
I feel
the
like the
chance.
developers could have
I
done a
guess
much
Zaalbar
better
didn't like seeing me
method
get smacked around.
of representing
He let out
her
this
as a
howl
child.
And yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Because I feel like there are a lot of people in the Star Wars fandom, particularly some of the mods I saw on the Nexus mods, who haven't quite picked up on that. What did the other Volkers do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see
Also,
an
doesn't
angry
sound
Wookiee
like a
up close,
14-year-old.
it isn't a
Or act
pretty
like a
sight.
14-year-old.
I thought Zaalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms
Just
out
happy
and
to
beat him to death with
go
his
in
own
and murder
fists.
people.
The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked
Just
him
like kind of
out.
a weak
Keep telling
character
Zaalbar to brush those choppers
attribute.
of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zaalbar and we took off.
Great. How did he end up on
He was
Taris?
fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really.
Kashyyyk.
Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type.
Well, I haven't met
Doesn't
him.
much matter to me, though.
Well, we have
I
met him,
accept
but for like 3
what he
seconds.
is, not what he was. Me and Zaalbar like to live in the present.
I like to live in the present too, but that's because I haven't quite yet achieved omniscience, so I get you on that one. How did you survive before you met Zaalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zaalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
For sure. Well, we've already asked her that one, so let's get back to the task at hand.
I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
Unless your job is a YouTuber. I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now.
You brought him up?
Personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
The character writing in this is again, it's good at parts, but it is kind of weak compared to KOTOR 2. But I think the world building in this game is so much better than KOTOR 2. The cities do feel a bit more alive.
What?
The planets you visit don't feel... I mean, KOTOR 2 was another classic example of Obsidian being given a game that they are rushed to fuck to finish. One day, someone's going to give Obsidian a game.
Simple.
And just say, take your time. And it's going to be a fucking masterpiece.
Yes?
They give him KOTOR 2, and it's like so good. But not quite perfect. They give him New Vegas. It's so good, but it's not quite perfect.
You'll never get me.
One day. We can dream. Wow, we absolutely sliced and diced these guys, huh? Tasty. Oh.
This is one of those old-style manuals.
Mission in this. Wait, there's
No
a chest
computer
back
codes or
there.
nothing.
No?
The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before.
Uh-huh. Hey, there he is. Zaalbar. He says, you're a sight for sore eyes, Mission.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission and Zaalbar, together forever.
Who's that with you?
These are my new friends, Big
I hate
Z.
that the dialogue goes on
Without
for
them,
so long.
I could never have got you out.
We're not even interested. We're just like in the other room facing away. Good to meet you, Zaalbar. I'm Grandpa Crap. You know the language of my people? That's rare among your species. I'm impressed. Thank you. Why does our character know so many different languages? Crazy. You saved me from a life of servitude and slavery. There is only one way I can repay such an act. I will swear a life debt to you.
A life debt? You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this.
I'm sure, Mission. This is an issue of great importance to me. Because of our great physical strength, Wookiees are being used as slave labor on our own homeworld. They see us as brutes and animals to be exploited. Over the years, slavers have taken many of my people. We must always be on guard against the raids against our villages. When the Gamorreans captured me, I thought I was doomed to a life of servitude, but I've been saved such fate, and there's only one way I can repay that, through a life debt.
Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
Get that great big walking carpet out of my... Oh, okay, well, they've already done that. It's some kind of loyalty vow, isn't it?
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zaalbar will be with you.
Ah, like Sting. In the presence of you all, I swear my life debt. Forever I'll be by your side, Grandpa Crap. May my vow be as strong as the roots of the great Rocher trees of Kashyyyk. I am honored to accept his vow.
I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going.
Wow, we're building quite the squad.
It's not going to happen again.
All right. Good to have you aboard, Mission.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Volker base.
Uh-huh.
That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Good. The sooner we get that, the better.
I better come with you. The Volkers put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Volkers on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers.
It's like pivoted on the spot.
Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
You don't have to call it a Rancor monster. It's just a Rancor. It's just a big creature. It wouldn't be like, oh, an elephant monster. It's just an elephant. They're just quite big, you know. Rancor, are you serious?
There used to be a Rancor monster that made its nest.
No, the name is just... It's like... It feels like ATM machine.
Pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge.
Luckily, it's implied it's a monster. It's a Rancor.
Right. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
Okay, no, we're going.
Okay, then, off we go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast.
Somewhere southeast. And we can go and fight ourselves a Rancor. So now we can choose who we want in our party. I'll be honest. We'll stick with Carp Nasty for now. And just stick with the current kind of party config that we've got. Give Zaalbar a little time off. You know, relax somewhere. We've still got to explore the rest of the sewers anyway. Remains. Oh, I love remains. Cardio regulator. Oh, wowee. Like one of those belts that supposedly electroshocks you into having abs. Cardio regulator. Fortitude +2 or reflex +2. It doesn't really matter that much right now. I guess we go reflex. And let's get Mission, because she's got security skill, right, to crack open... There we go. Weapons locker. Apparently, I didn't know this. Security... Whoa, my god, hello. Apparently, security spikes in this game were broken. So the way that one of the mods patches it is by making security spikes a buff that you can use. Where are they? Yeah, here. And that gives you a temporary bonus to security rather than... the way they're supposed to work. I think they work fine in KOTOR 2, don't they? You're supposed to be able to use them on, like, with the UI on things to open it up. But I guess it just never worked in this game, which I'd completely forgotten about, or was just blissfully unaware. Probably the latter.
How'd you like that?
Hello, Gamorrean. Have you seen a promise journal anywhere? I need it to give an old man false hope. Hey, Mission.
What?
I've got a mission for you. Oh! I almost pressed the wrong button then. Hey, that looks like the corpse of somebody who might be carrying a journal.
Yes?
Let's have a look. And nice, there we go. We'll go back and turn that in right away. Because we're not gonna repair that droid. It's a bit pointless now that we've already cleared the place out. We'll go turn that in right away, because then we're like done with the outcast village, right? We can move on with our lives to bigger and better things. And I'm pretty sure if we just keep going in this direction... Oh, man, those beams look gross. If we keep going in this direction, it'll take us back to more or less where we came into the village anyway.
Huh?
Another mine for you. This is why I think she's kind of useful to keep around. Zaalbar is very good at combat, because he's a Wookiee. He also starts with the implant skill, so we could use some of that on him. Oh, shit. Rat ghouls just came out of nowhere? We got a ladder here, but I'm pretty sure all these ladders, whenever you try and interact with it... Oh! Oh, God, that flashing's horrible, isn't it? Ah, yeah, here you go. This is what I was talking about. And there's the outcast village. Nice. Well, let's go get this turned in immediately. All the rat ghouls have respawned here. We can go and clap those as well, I suppose. Oh, it's free real estate. Rukil. Old man Rukil. You going to the promised land? A round of applause for Rukil, who's won himself a family holiday. Hey. I love that you can kind of get them to turn to you no matter how far away you are.
How goes your quest?
How goes your quest? I have all 3 journals. Here, take them.
Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last, the dream of my father and grandfather before him...
I don't understand.
Yes, of course. Now I understand. You have done a great thing, Upworlder.
Rukil, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
Because he only has one defining character trait, not hey Rukil, how was the thing that I lent you, you know?
Gendar.
Something believable.
Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rukil? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you, everything in these journals is true, Gendar.
The entrance is far from here, Rukil. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many rat ghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny that
well, you've got the serum now. Suppose that'll go well for you.
Rukil. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder.
You're welcome. Goodbye, Rukil, and good luck.
We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny.
I wasn't offering to come, Rukil. You seem to misunderstand.
The destiny of my people.
I was absolutely not going with you, my friend. And there you go. We have saved an entire village of people. Or maybe we've doomed them to be savaged by rat ghouls, but that's it. The village is now completely empty. I always thought it was kind of cool that you could have such a big kind of impact on a whole game area, like a whole settlement. Well, I think we've done some great work here today. We've found missions, friend. We've leveled up. That's always good. We've saved an entire city, or again, perhaps doomed them, but that's their fault, not mine. Should put up more of a fucking fight. Speaking of which, let's go club these rat ghouls quick while we're in the area. Wow. I think we've done a good thing. I don't think I missed anything. I guess there were those kind of rat ghouls back by the entrance to the sewers we went up from. So we go back down there. I don't think we need to go back to the apartment for anything. I suppose play a bit more Pazak. You know, I can always play more Pazak. But Pazak's always going to be there. And I could, you know, go back and upgrade our gear, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we'll just go jump right back into the sewers for the time being. Have a sippy. Good work. I love how over the top he uses those med packs. Like it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh character drawing a card from their deck, isn't he? Swipes it right off to the side and slams it into his leg. It's like the least efficient thing I've ever seen. Okay. Remember, if you are bleeding out and desperately need a med pack, flail around as much as possible. Keep your arms elevated. Try and lose as much blood. Hello there. Right, give me that. Just gonna loot this quickly while they're gnawing on our ass. Damn millennials. Sewer door. Is this it? Oh! This is it, this is it. Okay, this is where we're supposed to go. Fantastic. Mission.
What?
Got a mission for you. Never gets old. You get me that frag mine. One day this is going to explode in her face as it instantly killed. It's a frag mine after all. Okay, nice.
Yes.
And I think this just leads us back to where we were before. So I think we're done with the sewers at this point, right? Oh, there's a door down there apparently we've missed. Did we actually miss it, or do you think we went in there, cleared it out, it just didn't clear the map? I think we've done everything. We've completed the Promised Land quest. That was the important thing, right? I need you to crack this open for me.
You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper codes. I picked them off the pocket of a black Volker who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
Thank you. Oh, she's done it. Right.
Yes.
She can do it with her mind. She doesn't even have to go near the console. She just boom. Oh, the upper sewers. Really loves a good sewer level. It's full of Gamorreans and rat ghouls, living harmoniously side by side. You know, like that Stevie Wonder song. Oh. Well. Tragic. That's so sad. How fitting. Okay, let's get in there. Hope we can level up again so we can get improved flurry. That would be awesome. We're just going to stick all in flurry. Forget about anything else. Big gambles. Look at that. I mean, if we could do 31 damage like that. Well, that was 32 damage, wasn't it? If we could do 32 damage like that against Marl in the arena, that'd be it. It'd be over. We've just got to get lucky. Oh, shit. A droid. Okay. This is where we need, like, ion weapons. If we were playing on the high difficulty, it would probably be worth going as far as pausing, changing weapons. Whoa, whoa, stop, stop, stop. No, I don't want to talk to fucking Karth. I think the default action is disable. So make sure we're recovering it. God, she hasn't fucked this up yet. She was useful to keep around. And Karth, we've just, you know, leveled up to the point at this stage where he's pretty powerful. Right, so there was another way we could have gone back here. I think they lead the same way. But it's 6 people living on the table, right? That was another thing I was about to bring up. I wanted to go back and make sure I hadn't missed any remains, because I didn't bother checking at all. It's only a repair kit, but better than nothing. Hello there. Oh, they don't lead to the same way. Okay, well, that was fortunate then. You're all the way back there.
What? Sure.
Mission, you lazy shit. This is where we should really level up our guy. Save everybody else a job, but it would also mean compromising, like, persuade or whatever. I'm not going to do that.
What?
You can't do everything by yourself. All good leaders need a team. They're only as strong as the weakest link, etc., etc. And that weakest link is named Karth Onasi. More remains. Can't these guys come and loot it for us? Love that all the Gamorreans just happen to have their frag grenades nicely nestled away in a backpack. Looks like they're all going to Gamorrean primary school. It just never gets old. I wish more games would add a flourish button. You didn't really have that in Skyrim, did you? Kind of taking your sword out and that was about it. I mean, I'm sure there was a mod for it. Probably had sunglasses and anime hair as well. That's right. I do love Devil May Cry. I've actually played Devil May Cry. Might be a good second channel game at some stage. Any of them. I played a little bit of Devil May Cry 4, but I couldn't really get into it. I thought it was really cheesy. But I don't know what else I expected from the game that brought us such incredible one-liners as, I should have filled your dark soul with light. Or I should have been the one, sorry, to fill your dark soul with light. So we picked up a synthesized odor. Hello. I love games that do, like, proper rancors. I will admit the Jedi Academy rancors always fell a little bit short. But this guy's, like, proper big and imposing. We've got a corpse pile there and a synthesized odor. I wonder what we have to do. Truly a puzzle for the ages. What we're first going to do is backtrack and clear out the rest of these rooms. It's an RPG. Come on, if you play an RPG, Mass Effect, Fallout, whatever it happens to be, and you're not checking all of the dead ends, what are you doing? Everybody knows that if you go the right way, you're going the wrong way. Oh, God. Oh, that's an unfortunate angle. Gamorrean centipede. Oh, that's a vile thought, isn't it? Absolutely disgusting. Hey, you guys got anything? Jesus Christ, it looks like one of my university roommates. Right, let's head through. Come along, Karth. Come along, mission. What a stupid name. I think a real name is. But it's something like Janet. Janet Veo. Which is like, oh, that's not very impressive. Okay. And now we're going to... We could fight the Rancor. I believe you can actually also kill the Rancor. And I think, as well, if we'd have kept that permacrete detonator, I'm pretty sure we can put it in here and blow the Rancor up. I don't remember. I think we could do it with a regular grenade, though. Let's do that. Oh, is that not how you get past? You put a grenade in and then you also put... Oh, I think I remember. You put a grenade in and then you put the... not the Raccool serum. The synthesized odor. Well, given that it started a cutscene, I think that's probably bang on. Speaking of bang on. Snort, snort. I'll translate the Rancor. Oh, God. Well, that was kind of cool. I thought they would just kind of do a lazy blow-up animation, but no. There you go. Wowee. She blew the guy up. Those sort of remains. We have to hack these open, don't we? But I'm pretty sure it also does nothing. I think it's just because rancor remains block the way. They're like a solid object. So if you died in front of the door, if you stood there and like sniped him, for example, then you wouldn't actually be able to get past. I wonder why that is, because none of the other remains in the game are solid. Weird. Help! Oh god, these energy shields. This is where things are going to start getting a little bit harder. Well, that was an idea. Took a lot of damage in our first fight there. Okay, you are absolutely being our demolitions expert. Do we really need to crack on with any more demolitions, though, is the real question. I mean, she's got plenty of spare points. We might as well, I mean, shit, we could start leveling her up into... Oh, it's a cross-class skill, so it costs 2 to level her up. I see. So the cross-class skill for her is repair, computer use, and treat injury. It's a shame, because treat injury is actually quite useful. You know what? I think we'll go into that, then. Sure. There you go. Oh! She gained improved Scoundrel's Luck because she hit level whatever. Level 6. There we are. What level are we right now? Because someone brought this up in the comments that there is this strategy where when you hit level 6 on Taris, you stop leveling up and kind of save the levels for when you get off of Taris. And then you spend all those points in something else. I won't spoil it. Basically. Now, the last time I played KOTOR, I did that. And it made the game kind of so easy that I put the difficulty up. I even left this in a comment yesterday. I put the difficulty up to average. Sorry, I put the difficulty up from average to hard. But then the game averaged out overall, and it was all a bit of a pointless exercise. So we could, if we wanted to, we could do the level 6 level stalling. It would be a real difficult time in the arena, I won't lie. We could do the level 6 level stalling, but then not turn the difficulty up and be, like, really powerful. It's up to you guys. If you want to see that, I'm more than happy to do it. We would just kind of decimate beyond a certain point. Eventually, it would kind of even out again, and things would start getting harder. But it would give us a massive advantage. We could spend the level ups in a kind of slightly weirder way to not give us too much of an advantage. That's entirely up to you guys. Right?
You'll pay.
A bartender with bad grammar. Trulies. I love that every game is contributing more and more to the second channel dictionary. We've got Hi Tom Titty. We've got, oh, a waitress.
Please don't hurt
Hello?
me. I just serve the food here, that's all.
Is it gunfire?
Like
Has Cartham Mission gone off by themselves?
Walker. Please don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. Don't worry, I just want to ask you a few questions.
Well, alright. I still don't know how much help I can be. I sure hope you get rid of all the Vulkers. I hate them.
Yeah, me too. Where can I find a prototype swoop engine accelerator? Do you want to ask about that? Or do you want to ask about Bastila? We've already got a plan for Bastila.
I've never heard of such a thing. I guess it might be in the garage on the lower level.
That sounds good enough for me.
All the Vulkers go to work on their swoop fight, but I've never been down there.
Uh-huh. I'm looking for a prisoner, a woman named Bastila.
Is she that Republic soldier?
Uh-huh.
I guess she's too important to be a slave here in the kitchens. Getting pawed and groped and kicked and spit on like me. Brezhik must have taken her somewhere safe.
Sure, okay. Living your life is too risky. I'm sorry, you gotta die. No. She could kick the shit out of us right now. I mean, look at us. If I let you go, can you find your way out of here?
Now that you've killed the guards who were supposed to watch me, I think I could find my way out.
I hate the
here.
Cartham Mission have fucked off mid-conversation to go and kill everything else. Hurry then, get out of here.
I'm free to go? You're not gonna kill me?
Why would we do that? That's mad. Yeah, they really have just fucked up and cleared off the rest of the base by themselves.
You asked for this!
Brilliant. Okay, I mean, we still get the XP for it, because, I mean, we were technically there. Huh. Did they really just go around and kill everybody? No, not everybody. Well, let's hope we don't get hit here. That would hurt.
Let's go.
There are no penalties to dying. Unless your whole party dies, at which point it's game over. And obviously we have to consume the med packs, but that's not really a big deal. That's so funny that they just didn't stop and just just carried on hunting them down. That's so good. So the advanced med packs for combat. I remember the last time I did that level 6 level stalling. The arena fight against some of the enemies is dog shit. Because you kind of have to... with the final fight, the guy uses potentially both melee and range. And I remember kind of running up to him, getting a hit, running as far away as possible because the enemies take longer to catch up to you because obviously we have... They take a little while for the AI to kind of wake up and chase you down. Running away, frantically getting in as many heals as possible, going back, doing a single hit, hoping you hit, rinsing and repeating. It's so silly. But I suppose it'll be kind of entertaining. Alright, look at all this. Big treasure time. Heavy blaster, ion rifle for the droids. Oh, look at this. Vibration cells. Hell yeah. You know we love those vibration cells. There is a workbench, I'm pretty sure, in this part of the base somewhere. I don't know where, but we'll find it in a minute. Did we already come across it? Map. Helps to have a map. Why is the map button not M? Wait, what? Oh, there you go. Sewers. Rec room. Lower city. Volker Cook. Okay. Thank God, at least it wasn't a bartender with bad grammar. And we looted this, right? No, we didn't. We blitzed through this so bloody fast. Because of those guys aggroing everything. I feel like I might have missed a load of stuff now. Pretty sure that way's clear. If I have missed anything, scream at me in the comments. I always read the comments. Okay. What? Bench in here? No? I'm 99% sure there is one down here somewhere. We got a lot of stuff to upgrade. It'd be kind of nice to get one.
Yeah?
Mission. We've got a highly sensitive operation for you. What the fuck?
Sure.
Well, that was a bit cursed. Okay. Wow. So rolling in the stuff. This is fantastic. The security panel there, which we could slice. We got 31 computer spikes. Yeah, I mean, we could probably do that quick. Hello there. Oh, security system can only be run from the main terminal. Okay. Is that because our computer skill is too low? No, I just think it would say failure, I guess. That's like a... I don't like it when they also do that in games. The persuade checks that are fake. The security slicing, which is fake. We're going to add these systems and then we're going to break them. What are you talking about? So we'll look in the armory. That's us. Okay. Barracks. Load of boys in there. We could overload the power conduit in the main barracks with 4 spikes. I'm going to do that. Because from what I remember, that fight in there is quite difficult. Oh, shit, one of them survived. That's annoying. Okay. Rec room. Nothing in there. Pool. There's a droid. Alright. The elevator. Shut down the security system. Yeah, I think so. We could have fought those turrets, but turrets tend to be something we don't want to get on the bad side of. And then the control room. There's a man in there. Okay, then. Whoa, look at that. We got all the XP from all those people that we blew up, which is great. Let's have a look in here. So we'll hold on to that level then. We'll just keep it as something for later. Oh, he surrendered. I surrender. Please don't kill me. I'm not like the others. I'm not like Brejik and his new Volkers. What are you talking about? I'm not a Volker. I was here long before Brejik took over. Oh, sorry. I'm a Volker. I was here long before Brejik took over. I was a Volker back when it meant something, back when we had honor. Then Brejik and his followers took over and turned our gang into a bunch of violent thugs. Take me, for example. I used to be one of the highest ranking Volkers. Now I'm on guard duty. If you hate Brejik so much, why don't you leave the gang? I've been trying to work the courage up to leave, but it's not that easy. They would try and hunt down anyone who leaves the Volker gang. He says he won't let traitors live. Brejik and his followers are real traitors. They turn on Gadon and now they slaughter Becks in the streets. Brejik knows anyone with character will never willingly follow a leader like him, so he uses brutality and violence to stay in power. I'm gonna let you live. Get out of here. We could have said, I'll spare your life in exchange for information. Doesn't entirely seem a very Jedi thing to do. Not that we're a Jedi. But, I mean, obviously it's a light side, dark side system. Doesn't seem a very, a very kind thing to do. Doesn't seem like someone who is a self-professed good guy would do. Look at all these remains. I love remains. Oh, that one had pass card in it. I think that's how we get down to the next level with the elevator. Nice. Okay, then. A bunch of crap in there. I think we've got everything. Another pass card. 2 advanced med packs is all going to be great for us when we get to the arena fights. If we do stay at level 6. I don't know why the reason for what reason it was for specifically staying at level 6. Pool droid. Reactivate the droid. Oh, because the pool has mines in it or something weird like that, right? But there's also a footlocker? Okay, so what that means is we don't have a high enough awareness to see the mines. Okay, I need you guys to get the fuck out of the way. You know what? Yeah.
Yes?
So why don't we reactivate the droid, program the droid to call into the pool and self-destruct. We need to get away then. I wonder if we had high enough awareness if we'd be able to see that and we'd be able to send mission into... Whoa, those were like major gas mines. Wow. Okay, yeah. It's my bad. Let's give her a couple of sippies. You can have one more, sure. You know what, I'll give them to Karth as well. We've got plenty of med packs. We've got 30. And we could buy as many as we like as well. Granted, we have to buy them from that rip-off merchant, Zelka Fawn. But I'll give you a discount whenever you shop in my shop. Except you won't. Whoa! Durasteel bonding alloy, hair, trigger, cardio regulator, and 3 plasma grenades. Wowee. We should be upgrading our people because we've got like spare belts that are just kind of sitting in our backpack at this point. Poor Karth's trousers are going to be falling down. You wish. Played your cards right. Here, I'm another energy shield. Do we have another gun for you? Or is it still a bit shit? +4, -2. Well, that's better than what it used to be, right? It was +3, -3 last time. Okay, you know what? Let's give her a heavy blaster now then. Ka-chow. Nice.
Sure.
Now that she's caught to our level. So I think that is it for this level of the base. Fake door. Can't go behind there. So now we go down a floor to the car hole. But that is for tomorrow. I think this is just the way out the front door, to be honest. That will be something we go for tomorrow, because we played a little bit longer today. Wanted to make up for straight up cutting off the ending yesterday. There you go. We can come and go freely now, so that's a pretty significant shortcut we've unlocked there. But I wanted to make up for the fact that we, again, ended very, very abruptly yesterday. And I will try and do an hour-long episode whenever I can. Really should be recording Rimworld, seeing as the episode's supposed to come out in 2 hours, but I can't upload today's episode early anyway, otherwise it'll count as uploading 2 episodes of Rimworld in the same day, because yesterday's came out at like 10:30 p.m. and it goes by American time, because of course it does. What good system wouldn't? We're all Americans on the internet. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow, we continue on through the Volca car hole.